Hey guys, how you doing? Ray here again. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, it's Nitro Kyosho. I haven't really been putting too many videos out in the last couple weeks. I've been real busy renovating and painting and doing things at my house here. The good news, guys, is a couple of things. One, we're about 18 days to spring, so hopefully we can get outside soon and start making some new helicopter and buggy videos and have some fun. Another thing is, keep an eye out. I've got a special new project coming in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to be unveiling, which I'm excited about. But right now, let's get to the point of this video. I've been getting a lot of questions, and you know me, guys, when I get a lot of questions about the same thing, I like to try to put a video out and answer them for you guys. I can't put a video for everything, obviously, but I always do try to respond to my viewers and help everybody the best I can. Well, this question is about fly barless. I get a lot of people asking me, should I get a fly barless helicopter or a fly barred helicopter to start? And the reason they keep asking that is because they think one is easier than the other to fly and to build. So I'm going to give you a little bit of insight here, guys, first about the build and then about the flight. And we'll try to keep this video fairly quick and short. The only thing really on the helicopter that is going to be any different really as far as the build to make it harder or easier is the head. Now I have an old head here, alright, and I'm going to get up and show it to you in a little bit. And I'm going to show you the different things and the kind of complexities and the little things of this head here. And then I'll take the camera off the pod and show you what a fly barless head looks like. Alright. But as far as a build of a fly barless helicopter, guys, versus a fly barred, really the two big things is the head. Okay, the head on like a DFC head takes literally a couple of minutes to put together. I mean, not even exaggerating, literally just minutes. The old head here, if it came fully taken apart, it would have taken you a lot longer. And the reason being not really as bad as the complexity of it is because a lot of Loctiting, guys, and a lot of making sure that everything's Loctiting and jumping from side to side and Loctite this and Loctite that, and make sure that everything, there's so much more on here, and that's what really is time consuming. It could have taken a guy that was experienced a half hour or an hour. It could have taken an inexperienced guy hours, depending on the level you were at when you put one together. And also if it was fully disassembled or partially disassembled. Some of the T-Rex heads would come partially assembled, and you would just back the screws out, Loctite them, and that made some of this stuff a little bit easier. Okay, now as far as the programming is a lot more complicated and a lot more extensive. And I don't know if a new guy getting into the hobby is going to be able to sit down and figure out a Beast X or a 3GX right off the bat. And if you don't have these things set up, guys, and you take them out in the field, it's going to end in disaster. And when you're building a helicopter, you really have to have the knowledge of the pitch and the throttle curves and everything, how everything is set up. So as far as for new guys getting into the hobby, there's a lot of ready-to-fly, like E-Flight 450 X helicopters that come all assembled and put together, and the Beast X units are already pre-set up for you, which might make that a little bit easier. If you're looking to build something, like I said, a fly barless head is the only thing that is going to make the build easier. The harder part will come with the programming and of the Beast X or 3GX or whatever system you choose to use. So that really is the key differences, guys. Alright. I'm going to pull the camera off the pod right now. I'm going to show you what an old fly barred head looks like here. and then I'll pull the camera off the pod. Now there's a lot more to these guys, alright. You have all the washout arms, and you have the fly bar cage here, you know, the fly bar, you have the paddles, you have the different style head block housing, which has the pins here that go through the washout base, which is right here. All those things, really, the pins set up the washout base, that stuff is eliminated. These arms here, all the mixing arms and the linkages minus the pitch rods are eliminated. It just makes for a simpler, cleaner look, easier to repair after a crash. This was the tunable 500 head I'm probably going to try to sell. It's in beautiful shape. There's no damage or anything on it. You just have to add the main blade grips and a feathering shaft. But what made it complicated was all the little washers and, you know, making sure you Loctited every single thing here. There's about, I would say that there's about 65 to 70 pieces that I counted missing on a fly barless head opposed to this. That's a lot of parts, and anybody who's ever crashed a helicopter with a fly bar, you know what a mess it can be when these things bend trying to cut them and get them out of there. And the paddles too are expensive, you know, $16, $17 a set. So you really eliminate a lot of stuff, guys. Alright, so that's what the head looks like. And let's pull the camera off of the pod here and try to not shake it too much and make you guys dizzy. And we'll show you what a fly barless head consists of. Alright, you just have your head block housing here, and you have your main blade grips, obviously. You can put the head button on, or you don't have to. The fly barless head doesn't come with a head button. I use the one that I had. And you have two pitch rods here going to your swash, and then you just have your 3 cyclic servos, your aileron here and here, and the elevator back here, and that's it. So there is the difference, guys. And let me just get, and not try to shake this camera too much here, the other head. Okay, that one, or this mess. See all the side view, guys, of all the things. So you can see it's obviously cleaner and easier to put together. You're just putting a feathering shaft through here with your dampeners, your pitch rods, your Loctite in here, here, here. You know, you're doing your little couple of Loctites, and that's about it. So I hope that this gives you some insight, guys, about which is really easier to build and which is easier to put together. Let me put this back in the pot here. And that's really about it, like I said. So just a quick recap. The complexity of the head is the only difference in the build, and the other complexity is the programming of the unit and getting that set up properly so you can have success. So those are the differences to make your decisions by. And the fly barless helicopters, you know, are going to track better. They're going to be faster. They're going to have the advantage of when you crash one, you're not going to have as many parts. So there's a lot of advantages, but don't be fooled, guys. You're not gonna, if you've never flown one of these, a fly barless helicopter does not fly itself. It's not as easy as some people might make you believe and think. You still have to have a knowledge and skill to fly one of these, and you still have to practice. So Anyways, if you like this video and you want to subscribe, it's Nitro Kyosho. I thank you for watching.